Peace and blessings. Welcome to the channel. Hallelujah. Father God, please guide my heart, my mind, my tongue. Give me your words off in that mind because I have no words. Praise God. So, first of all, I don't have a mic. I don't have money for a mic. I'm not interested right now in that. But I am interested in pouring. I need to pour. It's a lot that I need to pour. And so I'm doing that with what I have. Now, I just spent the last little bit of money I have or had and purchased this phone just yesterday. Because the Most High has been urging me, sending me dreams and visions of getting on YouTube and pouring. And so that this is me being obedient. Don't know how this gonna come across, don't know how this gonna sound. And I'm not interested in editing. I'm just interested in pouring and uploading the videos and letting His Spirit do what His Spirit does. Yesterday, I received some very heartbreaking news about someone who is very near and very dear to my heart. So much so, me and this young man was married. I'm married to him. We got married back in July of 2022. And this was by the hand of the Most High. He put us together. Now, the issue is this young man was in prison. But y'all put us together. Okay. And so we were coming up on our 2-year anniversary. Two years come July. Yesterday, after not speaking with him for about 3 weeks, and there's a reason why I hadn't spoken to him in 3 weeks. It's quite a bit of, it's quite a few things. But the main thing is there was an issue with my phone. I'm currently homeless. I've been homeless since May 23rd, 2023. I've been out here for over a year. And my money is extremely funny. I ain't got too much of that. And so I was using a free phone, free government phone, to talk to him. That's all I needed the phone for. I didn't even need to call nobody else. I needed to keep communication open with him. And so I was using this free phone. However, this phone got hacked twice. And so for the past 3 weeks or so, I wasn't getting any calls from him. I wasn't getting any calls from him. And so I'm trying to figure out why not. Now, there was an issue with being in there where he was at, where they wasn't letting him out, or he wasn't able to get on the phone to call. And so I thought that might have something to do with, they go on lockdown and it be weeks at a time he don't get the call. And I'm thinking, okay, well, that must be the case. But the case actually was because whoever did whatever they did to my phone, I wasn't getting any incoming calls. I could make calls, but I couldn't receive calls, and I didn't know it. Days going by, I'm like, well, ain't nobody called. He ain't calling because nobody else even knew the number for real. So I said, well, I got to do something about this phone. So I went around driving to see, who on the street, handing out free phones. I said, well, let me get another free phone. I could change the number. I can get, a new phone, new number, and I can write him and tell him where to call this new number. Since I found out I'm having issues with the other phone. Okay, and I said, well, before I write, let me make sure that he's still at Sussex 1, because that's where he was at. But he also said that he might be he might get transferred because, anyway. So I said, well, let me make sure he's still where he was at. So I go on the inmate locator and punch in the numbers that I've been punching in forever to see, okay, he is Sussex or he's somewhere else. I punch in the numbers. It says no match. Okay, I take the numbers out. I put in his first and last name. No match. Take out the first and last name. Put in the numbers again. Because I'm like, wait a minute. No match. So in my head, if it's no match, that means he's not in the system. If he's not in the system, that means they let him go, right? Like, and the reason why I even thought that is because I was hearing the Most High for a while saying, he gonna come home early. Like, I can do that. I can open the doors of his release early. I can do that. I can do anything. That. So I said, well, the only way for me to find out is to drive to his mama's house. He'll be there. So that's what I did immediately. Because I'm like, I got to find out what's going on. He's not in the system. If he home, he can't call my phone because ain't no incoming calls coming through. So let me go find out what's going on. Now, a little bit backstory on the mama situation. I don't deal with his mama. Mama owns something else. And y'all willing, we can get into that maybe on another video. But long story short, she's a witch. And I know she's a witch because my mother is a witch. So I know about the witchiness, okay? And y'all showed it to me plain as day. If he was still here, the plan was to let him know. And he loved his mother. But he didn't know his mother was a witch. I knew. Y'all showed it to me. And so I'm having to sit on this. But let me not get sidetracked because I can do that. So I go over there. Knock on the door. I get let in. So the first thing she said to me was, it took you long enough. But I'm like, well, what you mean? I ain't even go there. I was just like, what have you talked to Ivy? Because I don't deal with her. You know what I mean? We ain't about to have no conversation. And she was like, Ivy passed away. No, she said Ivy dead. Or Ivy died. One of them. And I was just looked at her. And she looked away. Like she couldn't handle my gaze or something. And the other lady who let me in, Miss Double, she come there to watch. Anyway, so I looked at her. I'm shocked. Like the breath almost got taken out of my body. Because I'm like, what are you even talking about? I look at her. And she see in my eyes that I didn't know that. Didn't think it, didn't have no clue that was the issue. So she was like, yeah. Only thing I could do is turn around Open the door back up. Walk down the little steps. Walk up the driveway. Get in my car. Back out. Drive off. Cause if the man, the only connection me and you have, if he's not here, then we don't have a connection. So let me go. Pray to the Most High. Just get me where I'm going. Don't let me break down on my way anywhere behind this vehicle, behind the steering wheel. Just let me get where I'm going, and then I can break down. Got to where I was going. I ain't break down because I'm processing it. What you mean? He no longer here. What part of the plan is that? I know I'm not mistaken. I know what you heard. I know what I heard from you, Father. I know what you said. I know your hand was all in it. His hand was all in it, y'all. So it wasn't no mistake on my part marrying him. It wasn't no mistake on his part for marrying me. That was the plan, the will of the Most High. But it's so much more to it. And these cars is coming back and forth, and these causing a disruption. So I'm gonna cut the video off here. We're gonna resume a little bit later. And I'm gonna keep pouring. But that's why I wanted to start, because that's what pushed me into pressing play. Cause I ain't this ain't me. I don't get in front of cameras and talk to people. But the Most High wants that out of me. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.